So for those of you who didn't hear it, or for those of you who forgot what you said, and when I say said, you'll see at the end, here it is. Let's start with Along Came Polly. No, Along Came John. He married a sweet Lucy that turned into a hardworking mom. A woman of steel. Someone called her 10 Clarks. There was a mutation in that line. Stay seated for the reason. Rosa Parks. You see, what many don't know is probably what goes untold. A mutation in her genes, no, not the ones you fold. You may be thinking you already knew that and this poem is getting old, but take a second. Her medicine didn't work. I bet your heart is cold. Because that's news that could hurt for days and days, the kind like you've just had a miscarriage or that your child suddenly has AIDS. But we have to stay positive, like the product of two negatives. Because in the hearts that she touches and touch, well, you see, that's where the courage lives. So don't doubt or worry about the cancer and how she faced it. Be optimistic, support, buy a t-shirt and a bracelet. With this cutting-edge technology similar to a knife, maybe someone can become the Fray, Danny Welsh, and learn how to save a life. You see, we lost 140,000, but to us she was more. With her selfless, loving attitude, how could one not adore? She never complained about death, because that time was unsure. And on August 16th, death was knocking at her door. So hang in there, Santa Vic, Zellikers, Nana, John, Nick, and Katie. Mommy was strong. She fought this setback like fiercely. And here it comes. And to everyone else, I want you to take this vow. So just do as I do, or as I say. Lift your right hand in the air. Put it on your chest. Because that's where Lucy is right now. I want to say, I will be selfless. And my shoulders are where people in need will rest upon. Alright, you guys got it. And today does not end with Lucy. I'll make sure her legacy carries on. And that's how it ends. That's what I read 1 year ago. So today we're all standing here carrying her legacy. That's us speaking that into existence. Working out. So to show you where we are. When I read this, I hadn't started my second year of college. Nick wasn't in college yet. We were in not anywhere. We were just doing it. Not like that, but so if someone were to tell me that time, Jalen, in a year, you and a group of friends are going to run Party4Life, I would have been like, hard nose, we're not going to do that. If somebody would have said, you and Nick are going to take the Lucy one to a national level, I would have said, Nick doesn't even have a major yet. If somebody were to say, Jalen, you and a group of people are going to change the world, I would not have believed that. And here I stand before you, and we're doing all these things. But I'm not happy. And I should be happy, but I'm not. And the reason why I'm upset is because, so Nick and I have gone to many events together. We've spoken at a couple colleges, and every time somebody comes up and says, oh, we love what you're doing, I wish I could do it, or, oh, we love what you're doing, keep doing it. And to me, I get upset because these are the same people who have the same passion as us. So why aren't they doing it with us? So I'm one person, Nick and I are two people. We can't do this by ourselves. So now, interactiveness. Athletes, where are you? Raise your hands. Ex-athletes, you too. How many husbands and wives do we have out there? How many teachers do we have? Teachers. No. We got a small crowd tonight. Okay, athletes. How many times have you laid back and let somebody else get the rebound for you? Because you didn't want to do it. They're going to handle that. We got some liars in the crowd. Now I know this one's true because I've been in some of your houses. Husbands and wives. So husbands, how many times have you not done the dishes or the laundry because my wife is going to do that?
Jalen, you weren't supposed to say anything.
Phil is guilty. Teachers, how many times have you let somebody roam the hallways in clear violation because that teacher will take care of it? I don't have to do it. Alicia? In all these examples, these people are giving people the right to do nothing because they're not doing something. So to transition to what I really want to say, I want to talk about cells. So Mr. Nail's not here, so I'll be him. Cells, cells, cells. More importantly, stagnant cells. So a stagnant cell is a cell that's not in motion. So a cell that is not in motion is not a productive member of the system. It ends up assuming that all other cells are going to pick up some slack somewhere, but they don't. In fact, they imitate the stray cell until basically the whole organism begins to die. We can't do that. Do not be a stray cell. Don't let us die. And you can change that. So right now, we're stagnant. But the good news is we can change that, and all it takes is one. So Nick and I are both one person. And if one cell just creates energy, it gives energy amongst other cells to do the same. So Nick and I are dancing, cells are happy, getting our little two-step on, and then whoop, bump into another cell. We give this cell the permission to start dancing with us. And as we bump into other cells, cells all around us are dancing. We're going to be doing that 8 o'clock, by the way. So we need to empower people to do things. Right. So, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from being that ignition to make other people dance, quote unquote? Anybody have an answer? I'll tell you what your answer is. The thing that is stopping you. The thing that is stopping you is because our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. So we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, fabulous? Insert adjective here. Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world at all. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you, because we are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in some of us, it's in every single person who is here today. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Be that force. Be the reason someone wants to do something. And I'm going to end on this note. For those, I can't do it because, insert excuse here. Those who can and those who cannot are both usually right. Who do you want to be? And that's it.